Hello everybody, my name is Ash and welcome back to another Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer video. Today, I'm going to show you the power of the Naladen. Eyesight, who needs it? Just shoot in the general direction and hope for the best. Look at this is so ridiculous. I don't even need to aim with this shit. Look at this. Damage debuff from not scoping. Not even an issue. If it's even there, I don't think it is. Shoot from the hip. Don't fucking care. It's ridiculous. So originally I was thinking, hey, how do I make the Naladen a bit usable? Because I used to think, hey, this is kind of a naff weapon. And it is kind of naff. It does a lot of damage, but as you can see, accuracy goes out the window when you shoot it, because when you hit anything with it, it gets engulfed with a cloud of smoke and flames, and that prevents any follow-up shots. But accuracy isn't really key with this thing because of the splash damage, and it doesn't benefit from headshot. Look at that. It doesn't benefit from headshots either. Look at that. That's so retarded. Now it does have a concussive variant, and you can technically get headshots with it, but since there isn't a modifier for it, I just opted to go with full-on base damage, like upping that base damage. So I'm using like the rail amp and the gear amp. You know, boosting that damage as much as possible. You could probably get more damage from it using an ammo type, but I find that I don't tend to prime any of the ammo effects. And they're usually dead before any ammo effects happen. Maybe on like larger targets like a Hydra it might be a thing, or maybe even the Krogan here. It's so ridiculous. Now, another thing it doesn't benefit from is armor piercing. Like, it can't shoot through cover, so initially I wanted to try this class out, or this weapon out, with the Turian agent with the recon visor. The recon visor is useful because you can still see the red outlines through the walls and through the smoke as well. Even though it's like red on orange, and it's still a bit of a pain to actually see it. But you don't get any armor piercing, so I figured, you know what? I can't be arsed cloaking every 2 seconds. Just use turbocharge, because like I said, I have 2 classes that I use for sniping most of. I guess 3. But my Turians are the snipers, the agent and the soldier. You know, this has turbocharge, so extra damage, extra magazine size. Very good. And I mean, the passives are more in towards headshot damage, which this doesn't benefit from. But you know, if you respec it for sustained, you could probably do a lot more work. No. We need to get some ammo, because we're not here to showcase the Hornet, we're here to showcase the Naladen. The Naladen is an ultra rare weapon, and it's definitely worthy of being an ultra rare. But I guess the biggest drawback is pissing off your teammates with blasting the areas with smoke clouds.
Squad member down. Hold on. Target's still in the field. I've got you.
Hope he doesn't need to. Hope he doesn't need to see that.
Target down. Good work.
Look at that. So I guess, yeah, the biggest downside is it's not really good against massive armored units. Not unless you've got, like, fire rounds on them or what, but... And also the lack of precision shot is a bit of a pain. But against the normal enemies, it's pretty ridiculous. Good lord. Hits like a goddamn truck.
That hurt them. Be ready. Enemies incoming. Somewhere better.
Look at that. Ridiculous. Also, with it being Siphon, I do get quite a good amount of health back on hits. So survivability with this isn't too bad. You could also go for concussive, even though you don't get the headshot modifier. You can actually, if you shoot him in the head, if you just happen to shoot him in the head when you kill him, it does create that secondary explosion. So you can double up on the AOE damage if you're accurate enough. Yeah, I'll just let myself die. And this is how addies work. Oh god, is he alive? Yeah. Forgotten to buy life packs. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. This. So yeah, I want to do like a little video on this gun because it just seems a bit. It seems like an underrated weapon. Like it doesn't see much use. And I can't imagine why. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it doesn't see much use because I would find this incredibly annoying. In fact, there's been a few times where I've been on a team where someone's been using the Savoa or the Naladen, and I've literally just gotten frustrated with them, just constantly shooting because if you don't know what. At least when I'm shooting, like I know vaguely where enemies are gonna be. Like I said, you see that red outline vaguely. Kind of helps, but it's like the only thing that you would use the agent over.
Enemies incoming.
With the Naladen.
Maybe we should move.
The armor piercing isn't there, so. Obviously, when you get to the bottom of the clip, you hit turbocharge, do more damage, just keep shooting.
Teammate injured. I've got you.
Throw some grenades out. Yeah. What the fuck? Hit hold D, press dodge, and I go left and then back right. Come on, Arena, you can do this. Don't make me get myself up. Fine, I guess I will. And the Hydra immediately targets me as soon as I get up. Let's have a look. Where's my... Give me my health.
On my way.
we go. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Shoot from the hip. This game doesn't give a shit. Oh god, that's a pariah. Yeah, is that ridiculous? So I don't know how... the AoE seems a bit inconsistent, and granted I am playing as host, so I don't know how host advantage benefits the Naladen. But if you've got access to this weapon, take it for a spin. Just make sure you've got as much weapon damage as humanly possible. If you want to make the most out of this. Said ammo powers. Ammo powers, I guess you'd call them. Not 100% sure. They don't really prime that well on variants. We're making short work of this. We are going down a couple of times, but we're making quick work of this gold match, and there's only 2 of us in here, so... Oh. I say quick work, but then Devices comes and says hello.
The enemy's tapping into civilian comm traffic. We need to take out their uplink devices.
I hate how weapon switching is tied to the dodge button. Because sometimes I'll be like dodging around, and then when I start shooting, I've switched weapons somehow. I'll just blast our health back. There we go. There we go.
Enemy tech shut down.
Okay, back and forth, and I hope that hope the last one's in that stupid little room there. 'Cause that's the best place for a device. Everyone knows that.
Hang in there, Apex. Watch out. Shields are out.
Guess not too bad.
All enemy devices are now offline.
Throw grenades in the general direction. Jesus. So I can still do damage to the head and get rid of the Hydra targeting system. Well, yeah, I prefer Siphon with this because I mean the concussive, you do get that 1500 or was it 1200? If you get headshots, you do get like a massive explosion on top of the explosion that you already get. I mean, you can't see that massive explosion, but there is a bit of a blue fog from the biotic explosion that you get.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
Obviously, when you get turbocharged on, you get that rate of fire, which means you can get more explosions out quicker. There we go. Look at that, ridiculous. Makes very short work of
I'm reading a flat line.
what's going on here. Shoot everything that's in front of me, that'll be fine. So dumb. Like I mean I ran out of things to say 5 minutes into the video. Like, use the Naladen. It's amazing. But don't use it on my server because I actually want to be able to see what I'm doing, shooting at.
Shields are out.
God damn. I'm literally like getting sniped at every 2 seconds.
Lost my shield.
Okay, there's some ammo. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna hang in the back. So trying to follow up shots as well. Get that guy behind the wall. I don't know.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
So ridiculous. That's so stupid. But yeah, excellent weapon, but a bit trolly and a bit cheesy. And before we close the video out, okay, good to have a sidearm. This is more for like the ascendant orbs, you know, get rid of that real quick with the headshots. I mean, the ascendant orbs can go down fast enough, but if you want to use this on a higher difficulty, you know, maybe go with the Hornet as a sidearm. It's got good headshot damage by default, so you don't really need to use a booster for it. And the build, that's how I do it. This is really built for my for using the Ishare, or Ishare as I've learned it's pronounced by actually playing the campaign. So yeah, precision hits and magazine size on 1 pity point in combat fitness. Fortify does all the defense for us and has all the good stuff here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.